There you are over there. Bloody hell. How the hell are you guys? Ah, yes. I do apologise, by the way. Um, I'm an absolute twat. I always just open up YouTube and Twitch on that screen just so I can see that it is working. And I saw myself in that screen. I thought, oh, I've got the same T-shirt on as last time. Idiot. Um, anyway, yeah, I've got to say, yeah, what I like about Twitch is it is like almost instant. I mean, if I go 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it. There we go. There's about a 5 second delay, whereas YouTube still hasn't done it. Is it going to do it now? It's going to do it now. And it's still not done it. Boom. There we go. That's YouTube just literally done it. So it's probably, yeah, YouTube's a good. I would say it's even more than that, Colin. I think it's about 20 seconds, whatever. But I'm getting there, 30 followers. Bloody hell, that's good. I've not had any of these raids yet. Is that when people send them over? What I'm hoping for is Mr. Farr decides to send over all his people. Dave, just saying, just saying. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't have done this last night because I've got a bit of cold. Well, I don't have a cold. I don't have a cold. I'm going to rephrase it. I don't have a cold. I just had a bit of cough, and my voice was almost away yesterday. It was really hoarse. It feels a lot better today. Apparently, there is a new, I was going to say a new flavour. There's a new version, an updated version of COVID apparently doing the rounds. But I don't have COVID. I mean, I don't have any signs other than yeah, losing my voice. I've got to say a big thank you to Neil, my mate Neil. He's got a 3D printer and he's been making me all these little mental little characters. That was an early one, which obviously has not got any eyes. What I've been doing is I've just been colouring them in with Sharpies. What I'm going to actually planning to do is I'm going to how cool it is. Actually, I could just have it sitting up there like that as a logo. I'm going to put it on and there's Evil Otto, made him red. How cool is he? And we also have the little dude. How cool is that? And the bullet, yeah, I did. Oh shit, where's the bullet gone? There it's there. There's the bullet. That's attention to detail. He's even yeah, printed off the little bullet for me. So thank you, Neil. Move that over there so I don't lose anything. Not long till yeah, I can talk about that because the people that are in at the moment are, I think, yeah, well, certainly Colin and Craig. They're both going to the uh, the cave. If you don't know what that is, if you're down in that near England, there's it's there's a YouTuber called well, he used to be called the Retro Man Cave, but I think to try and fit in more with the kind of woke stuff, he's just called the Cave now. And he started up a collection which very quickly turned into a museum, and it's in a place called Stroud, which I have no idea where it is. I know it's about an hour's drive from Swindon, and part of that an arcade. Now, one of our friends, Holly, Holly, I've not seen Holly for a while. I talked to her on WhatsApp, but she's not been in the channel for a while. Holly, where are you? She's probably because she's working. She works at the cave constantly. But yeah, the cave is this. If you imagine having the best ever museum dedicated to computers and vintage hardware, then you're nowhere near how cool the cave is. It's not just a museum. The best thing about it is you can interact and use every single machine. So every single machine that you see, as long as it's working, you can play on it, including the C16, Colin, Craig. So there you go. But they've also got this really cool arcade as well. So where there's about 5 or 6 of us are going to be going down there on when is it? It's the 27th, is it? The 27th? Yeah, Craig and myself are coming from Scotland. We're going to be we're driving down Friday afternoon. I mean, I'm working unfortunately on a Friday, but yeah, we're going to be driving down on Friday evening, and I think there's one of the lads, Nick from Arlasoft. He's going to be meeting us in Swindon as well on the Friday night. We're going to go out, get a curry, um, have a few beers, I'm sure. And then on the Saturday the 27th, yeah, that's Friday the 26th. Saturday the 27th, we're going to be driving to the cave and we're going to be spending the whole day there. And then at night time, I think we're going to be getting sort of. I mean, we've had to buy our tickets, which is absolutely fine. We've all bought our tickets, but I think we're going to be getting sort of some VIP treatment, which is really nice, really good of Holly and Neil to do that. And I think Holly said that Neil would be there as well. I've never met Neil before. He's a really cool guy, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. I actually tell a lie, I did. I did meet him. I met him in the green room at Blackpool about I don't know, 5 years ago, something like that. So yeah, looking forward to that. But if you're down that neck of the woods and you fancy tying up with some of us, then get yourself along. Get yourself along. Right. Anyway, tonight's theme. I do apologise, by the way. I do have an apology. I completely forgot to put out Jason Page's Nice and Nasty. Um, I'll get that done tonight. So once you've finished watching this, then you can, if you want to listen to Nice and Nasty, it's an absolute beauty. Then you can listen to that. I'll get that done tomorrow. Get that done tonight. If I remember, I'll need to try and remember. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to continue with this. It's I don't normally do double feature streams, but is it Carol? Sandra, yes, there's a young lady that goes by the name of Sandra. She asked me well, a good few weeks ago if I would do another bring back the watch from Mamemeister, and it's where we collectively watch some vintage bit of video game TV, and I just add my own little commentary and just act like a twat basically. So she was wanting one of these, and I thought, oh, I'll do it as a double whammy. I mean, if you're of a certain age, you may remember going to the cinema to see like Jaws or Flash Gordon, or not the original Flash Gordon. Even I'm not that old. Star Wars, and you always got a little feature. You always got a little cartoon or a little mini film before the main feature. So think of this double whammy as being like that. The main feature is going to be Starcade, and then you've got the little intro one with listening to some music. So I'm not going to be doing many of these. Once I finish looking at or listening to Jason's stuff, we'll do something different. I do have a collaboration video coming up with the mighty Mr. Dave Connolly. Um, he is the webmaster extraordinaire. He programs a thing called Trongate. I have no idea what it's about. It's a web-based thing. I don't know if Dave's watching tonight. If he is, he can maybe try and explain to people what the hell it is he does. But he does a great. He does all these little mental live streams where he's like walking across Glasgow. I watched one a couple of weeks ago. He was in George Square in Glasgow, and he was walking to his at Pollock Shields, which is about 4 or 5 miles. And this was like at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in my bed watching him walking across Glasgow. Brilliant, really entertaining. So Dave and I are going to be getting together for a collaboration video where we're going to talk about, is the buyout of Commodore, is it a good thing? Is it going to impact on the community? What value does it bring? I've got my thoughts, he's got his thoughts, and we thought it'd be a bit of fun just to collectively have a little bit of friendly banter, shall we say. So anyway, that's coming up. Right, let's get back onto the business in hand, and it's going to be Jason Page, the SID Meister. Right now, I do apologise. I was running late tonight. I was at the gym and all that. I had to go and I actually got a single fish. I don't mean I went for a piss. I got a single fish and it was lovely. I I couldn't be arsed setting up the Commodore. You can see it there. Get out of the road, Alan. There it's there, my Commodore 64. So I'm just going to use Deep SID for this part of the featurette. Right, I'm going to close that down and I'm going to close that down. And I'm going to open up this PC monitor. There we go. You can hopefully see that. Can you hear that all right? Yeah, you can hear it fine. Yeah, it's not going to be the first two of these that I've done I've been using a proper Commodore 64 with proper SID tunes, so or SID music I should say. Nah, you know what? Hey, Sandra, I was just talking about you. I'm saying, where the bloody hell is she? I'm like, I do this double featurette. In fact, I need to go into full screen just so I can give Sandra a dressing down. Yeah, I do this feature every week, and I'm thinking, where the hell is she? We're about to start. So, yeah, stay with us, Sandra. You will have another episode of the Mighty Starcade coming up. But first, we've got the featurette, which is that there, Jason Page. Let's get back. Right, consider that a dressing down, Sandra. Don't let it happen again. Right, PC monitor back again. Right, let's let's make this slightly smaller so we can get everything fitted in. Is it that? Is it possibly? There we go. There we go. And it means I can put my face in it. Webcam. Oh, I need to do that, and then I can make myself. There we go. I'm going to move myself up here for a change, just because, just to keep things fresh. Right. Anyway, right. I was looking at last week's. Sorry, Craig saying should have made it a supper, and then Sanders going super. I thought she was saying supper there. Sorry, you're expressing a reaction to my dressing down that you were given, and also the fact that we're going to be watching Starcade, which is. No, I was going to say it's bollocks. It's not. I love Starcade. It's off its time. Definitely off its time. Right. Anyway, yeah. The last tune that we listened to was Lord of Dragonspire. So the next one is going to be. Let me just play Lord of Dragonspire for a second. Oh, goodness, that is really loud. That's way too loud. Right. What I need to do is just get this working. Da-da-da-da-dum. Uh, Wait a minute. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that all right? Good stuff. Sanders saying, I've been on the phone to Nintendo today trying to get my broken Switch 2 back quicker, but it was a waste of time. 8 weeks and they won't budge. Seriously, what happened, Sander? I mean, come on, Nintendo, seriously. You've just released a brand new console and people spend a shitload of money on it. What happened? How did it break? So it's been away for 8 weeks. That is... You know what, Sander, I don't know what happened, but I would be, if that was me, I would be taking it back to the shop. I know it's too late now. Come on, Nintendo, get the finger out your arse and get Sandra. That is awful. So what happened? What happened to it? Right, anyway, sorry, I better, we can talk in the chat. Right, so we're going to kick off with Jason Page's Minor 29 there. Well, let's take it away. Yes, yeah, nice little track. To be honest, I wasn't massive. I wasn't a massive fan of it to begin with. I thought it was quite forgettable, but it got better. It got better as it went on. I've got to say, Jason's profile picture, makes him look like a scary bloke. He looks like something out of Snatch or what do you call it? What was it? What's that other Guy Ritchie? Lock, stock, and two smoking barrels. Yeah, he looks a bit scary, and he's nothing like that. He's a pussycat, is Jason. Yes. Anyway, yeah, that's what I do, Sandra. You shouldn't have to do that, but in the past, when I've had issues with like British Gas and other companies, I think even Octopus as well had a problem with. You go into Twitter or X, it's always going to be called Twitter, and just find out, and then is it hashtag and whatever it is, and then just put down, just put it so that they're going to react. Just say that my Switch has been in getting fixed for 8 weeks, which is ridiculous. I bought it from Nintendo. Get the finger out, and yeah, what will then happen is somebody will then reply to you and say, "Oh, we'll private message you," and just keep at it. Keep at it, and don't blackmail them, but don't be shy in putting something up, because what you need to remember is everybody else can see that. So if you're not on Twitch or X, Twitch, I keep calling it bloody Twitch. If you're not on Twitter or X as it's called now, sign up to it and do that, because yeah, come on, 8 weeks. They've got thousands of the bloody things. I mean, it's a brand new console. It's stopped working. Give you a new one. That hacks me off. So anyway, that was what was that called? That was Minor 2019er. And yeah, that was a game by Cytronic. I don't think I've ever actually played it. So the next one, this is Jason's take on Mutants, which was a track that Fred graded. So let's take a wee listen to that. We'll just put it back to start. Here we go. Exactly, Colin. There's no excuse. Absolutely no excuse. Is the volume loud enough? Yeah. It's got a slight exploding fist kind of vibe to it. Yeah, Jason is Jason is able to make the SID chip do things that it just shouldn't do. It's a phenomenal synthesizer, it really is. London Kid, yeah, yeah. In fact, thank you to you, Colin, for letting me know that that was actually Jean-Michel Jarre track. I was listening to, I was actually watching a YouTube video of him playing that. Yeah, great, great track. Right, that was Mutants Revisited. The original was done by Fred Gray. Excuse me. The thing is, I mean, a lot of the time musicians will they'll do their own version of a track, and they're not really going to do a version of a crap original. So invariably, the original is going to be a Stonewall classic. And it's like anything, any classic, whether it's a film, music, whatever, a book. If there's a sequel, then the sequel is never usually quite as good, just because the nostalgia thing of the wow factor that the original made, and it's the same with a lot of SID music. I mean, there was one, I can't remember what we were listening to, and it was a cover of one, and whilst Jason's was incredible, I prefer the original, and that's always going to be the case. But that was great. That was really good. Right, this next one is this is a 2020 track, and it's called Nicotine Pang. Um, let's take a listen. This is a long one, so strap yourself in. Wow, what a track. That is an absolute beauty. Excuse me. Yeah, like I was saying, Craig, yeah, you need to play the LucasArts games, the Eidolon, Rescue and Fractalis. They play a lot better than like the C64 because it has a faster chip and they just look better. They've got better colours and overall much better games. And I think International Karate and the Atari is really good as well. Right, anyway, yeah, that was called Nicotine Pang. The next one is called Ninth. Now, when I was talking to Jason a couple of weeks ago, I asked him about why he calls all these tunes, and he says, "Why do you call them 1, 2, 3, 4?" He says, "Because it was easier." He says, "When I was working on a tune, it was like, oh, the last one I did was eighth, so the next one's going to be ninth." So there was no real reason for them other than it was an easy way to name them. So this is ninth. This was done in 2017. Let's take it away. What an unbelievable track. You know what? I said that last week, I think it was, or maybe in the week before. We take that for granted. That is just incredible. As I keep saying, you've got to try and remember that it's one of these things there that's making all that noise. It's a machine from what 1979 or something. What's that? What would that be? 20. It's coming up to 50, about 40, 48 years old. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. So that is. Hey, Doug, how the hell are you, mate? Was it something I said? You don't reply to my text messages, mate. You don't answer the phone. I've been at your door and you look at your curtains and just ignore me. What's happened? What's happened? Hope you're well, Doug. I do see. I know. I wasn't getting worried about you because I do see you do comment on Dell's channel quite a lot, so I know you were doing okay. But I hope you're well, mate. I was just thinking. Remember you did that treasure hunt thing. Christ almighty, that must have been a long time ago. That was maybe about 5 years ago, maybe. Yeah, Doug actually put up some money, real money, to find. I can't even remember what the hell it was. It was like a clues to. It was kind of almost like tipping your hat to the old Eureka game. You had to find solve clues, and then I remember getting stuck in, and I just didn't. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. But I hope you're well, Doug. Anyway, enough of Doug. Next one is called No More C64. Not quite sure what that is. This is 3 minutes and 11 seconds. This was done in 1990, so this is quite an early one. Right, I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm going to stop this just for 2 seconds. I want to let you see something. I've had a hankering to get a decent drone for a while. I did buy a second-hand one a few years ago, but the problem being is it's the weight of it. It's all to do with weight, and because it's over 250 grams, you can't really fly anywhere. And because of that, plus the software that I had, you couldn't get. So it effectively became null and void and obsolete. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about drones, and I decided to pull the trigger. I took out a I took out an Argos credit card, and you can pay it up over a year interest free. I just wanted. I bought it 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and it's been pissing it with rain the whole time, so I've not really been able to fly it. But I took it out yesterday, and I just want to let you see. I'm just going to blank off me for a second. I'm going to switch. If I move that up there we go. Right, you can still hear me, but you don't need to see it. Yeah, I just want to let you see. I went to my work yesterday, and let's see. There we go. I'm going to let you see this. The quality of these, it does 4K. It's just insane. I mean, the technology that is affordable it's mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. I'm still getting used to. There's a good shot of the grip bin. Let's have a quick look at my roof. Oh, okay, now. Yeah, I was just fanning about with it, but this maybe isn't the best one to. Yeah, I was just messing about. In fact, there's one cool thing that you can do. What you can actually do is get the drone to follow you. So there's me obviously fucking about with it, and then I'm trying to get it working. It's the DJI Mini Pro 4. So you can see there, it's following me. It's just mental. So you could be on a bike, you could be in a car. It's just incredible. And what is mind blowing is how it is rock solid. It's got a little, is that a gimbal or something they call it, and that effectively keeps it the picture. But you can just draw on the screen whatever you want it to follow, and it'll follow. That's probably the first time you've actually seen me whole rather than just my head. It just goes to show I do have legs. Right, wait a minute. Let me go back to. Uh, Let me go back to that. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that. It is absolutely mind blowing. Technically, the great thing about that small drone is you can. That's a car phone. That's a car auction place. You can because it's under a certain weight, you can effectively fly anywhere, as long as you don't. There is red areas. There's an app that shows you red areas that you can't fly. In fact, I think it's actually got it built in, um, so that you can't fly in certain areas, but you can't fly over like prisons, Buckingham Palace, airports for obvious reasons. And you're not allowed to fly over large groups of people. But I mean, it's got yeah the zoom as well. Let's just look at it. Look how static that is. Absolutely mental. Oh, have they? Right, okay. That's actually not far from where I live. Yeah, you're meant to be able to see it. You're meant to be able to see the uh, the drone at all times. I'll be honest, I didn't in this one. It was kind of out of sight, but yeah, it's mental. But because it's so small, it's only I think it's 249 grams. It's if it did fall out of the sky, it's not going to damage anybody. Well, if it fell on somebody's head, it would. It looks like a kind of scene from a apocalypse film. Yeah, it would. It wouldn't do any damage to anything, but if it fell on your head, it would hurt you. But they're absolutely bomb-proof, completely bomb-proof. If it runs out, if it loses signal, it returns to home. When the battery gets low, it returns to home. There's a button you can press and tell it to automatically turn to home. I am at these two buildings at the back. You can see my car. You'll see my car just come into shot. Just at the top on the right hand side, you'll see me standing there. I appreciate it's not the most interesting footage in the world. Uh, it's weird when you see the world from a different perspective. Yeah, I'm looking forward to like getting up north, going up the Highlands, and getting some really nice footage because this is the first opportunity I really had to kind of give it a go. Anyway, right, let's get back to some more tunes. Yeah, let's get back to tunes. Get that up there, and I can close that down. There we go. Right, get back to that. Deep set. There we are. There we go. Right, where are we? Right, that last tune was No More SID. This next one, yeah, we're going to play tunes until 9:30, and then we'll finish off with a Starcade. This next one is Orion. Again, this is quite an early one. I mean, Jason only came into the scene in 1987, so this is 1988. Orion, let's take a listen. Yeah, they're quite basic that one. No, not patching his later stuff. Yeah, an interesting idea, Doug. And also, I mean, Dave and I have been talking about this for I don't know how many years. Yeah, it's not a scary bit. It's a UFO. It was a scene, not a scene. It was the location of a very infamous UFO attack. The guy got attacked with some aliens. I was talking to Dave. Dave is hopefully going to come along to the cave in a couple of weeks' time. I'll need to message him and find out if he's going to make it or not. I know Dave's he's a despite having a great channel, he's actually a very very shy, quiet person, quite a private person. So I don't know if he's going to come, but I will get in touch with him again. So that was Orion, right, from 1988. We're now moving forward to about 32 years to Poppy Locky, and this is a 6:28 minute. Let's take a listen. What a tune! Bloody hell, I love the bass of that tune. That could almost be like a soundtrack to some sort of like sinister kind of, I don't know, alien type thing. What a tune! Unbelievable. Right, the next one is that was from 2020. The next one's Power Drive Part 1. This is quite a short one, and this was from 1989. Yeah, I think you're right, Doug. I think it's definitely a take. Boulder Dash is definitely a pun in the word Boulder Dash. Is that not like a posh person's way of saying fuck? Oh, Boulder Dash, Boulder Dash. Yes, I think it has to be. Definitely has to be. Right, that was Power Drive 1. This is Power Drive 2. Nice. I loved that. I loved it. It was just a the tune was full. It was like so much going on. What a brilliant little tune. And again, I mean, that was 1990. Arrived to 1989. That's an early one. Brilliant. Loved that one. Loved that a lot more than part one. That was a great tune. Right, I'm looking forward to this next one, R-Type. Now, R-Type and Amiga was your own tale, I think. Or no, was it Chris? Was it Chris Hulsbeck? I think it was. Did the music for the Amiga version of R-Type. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing what this is like. This is one of his most recent tracks. It's called R-Type Amiga to 2 SID 2 SID. So has this got 2 SID tunes in it? Possibly. Um, yeah, and this came out in 2023. So I'm looking forward to it. 6 channels. Will this get the 6 channels in this? Hopefully it will. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's take a listen. So this is R-Type, and this is in 2023. Now, I appreciate that that couldn't be done on a standard C64, a bog standard C64 one SID chip. I don't know what that would sound like. That's obviously using six channels, but that is mind blowing. Like I said, you just forget that you're listening to a Commodore 64. Just incredible. Right, this next one I've been trying to put off. Yeah, Rainbow Islands, not a fan of the game. I think it's a terrible game. I know I'm not the only one, but then it was also voted the best Amiga game, so go figure. But yeah, this is, I believe, Jason did the track, the SID tune to the C64 version of Rainbow Islands. So yeah, I'm not going to be playing the game. Oh, let's take it away. Yeah, to be fair, it does say at the top there, title Over the Rainbow from the movie Wizard of Oz. I was just waiting for the closer to drop in. I'm sure he times it deliberately to when I'm playing some shit tune. It's not a bad tune. I mean, it's a very good version of. I think that's the arcade music. I'm not too sure. But yeah. Anyway, let's move swiftly on. Right. Yeah, we're going to be doing a Starcade in about 6 minutes. Next one, this is bringing us right up to date, 2021, and this is called Return to Base. This is similar to the last V8. Very raw power. Yeah, that was very Rob Hubbard. Although it did say that I think it was some competition called Was That Hubbard, something like that. Yeah, I was just mentioning that, Doug. Jason is not. He looks like a right hard bastard in that, and he's completely the polar opposite. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you've seen any of my recent videos, Doug. I've actually got Jason. I recorded a nice and nasty podcast with Jason a couple of weeks ago, so that's going to be coming out tonight. I'm going to once I finish this video, I'll get it ready and get it launched tonight. But he's nothing like that. I must admit, when I saw that picture, I thought, bloody hell, he's going to be, oh, what you cunts. Don't you fucking give me any fucking hassle, you Scottish bastard. But he's nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. Yeah, listen, I'm going to finish off with Sanction because I'm looking forward to this one as well. And then that'll leave us, well, Collins counted them apparently, we've got 17 tracks left, but if we take Sanction off the list, that'll give us 16, which is enough for a final Jason Page double bill next Friday, Wednesday even. So let's take a listen to this one. This is 2016. This is Sanction Remix. Obviously, the original was done with Rob Hubbard. So let's take a listen. Wow. I mean, the original is one of my favourite SID tracks by Rob Hubbard. Um, I like that version. I think Rob Hubbard's is rawer. Um, that one is more refined. But I like them both. I think both of them are just fantastic. Well, what is he saying there? This was another experiment. So I was just messing about with the. I was just messing about with the. Ooh, interesting. I don't know what. How do I know what is 90, 100%? There we go. Yeah, what was you saying there? This was another experiment where I wanted to see if I could remix an existing and brilliant SID tune, but only using a SID. Excuse me. I've heard and made a number of remixes on Remix 64, but wanted to attempt to do the same and hopefully be better than a lot of those, but with nothing but a SID. This was far more difficult to do than Turrican. I initially converted the whole of Sanction to SID Tracker 64, so all of the patterns and instruments. So at this point, I had a version of the track that ran on ST64. Right, there's a lot going on there. Listen, what we're going to do is I'm going to be having, I'm going to be getting Jason on the channel. It's going to be a live stream, so there's going to be opportunity for you guys if you've got any questions for Jason, you can ask away. So yeah, that's good. Right. Anyway, that's enough of SID tunes. We will be back next Wednesday. I was saying, I don't know why I said Friday. Next Wednesday. Next Wednesday for, yeah, it's going to be the same again. We'll finish off with, we'll get Jason's tracks put to bed. Right. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to have a Starcade because people love them, especially the Kozer. I've not seen them tonight actually. Right, let's get this video file. Let's have a look. Sandra, are you still about? Right, don't hang on, we're not started yet. This is episode 49, so let's try episode 50. Hopefully Sandra's still here because she's the one that likes all these. Right, here we go. This is episode 50.
This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show, starring your favorite video games and some brand new ones being introduced to the public for the first time anywhere. And now, here's your host for Starcade.
I do apologise in advance about flares.
Thank you very much. Hi, welcome to Starcade, and here we are backstage where our players are warming up for today's big match because today one of them is going to have the opportunity to win their
Small
very own
child
video
and
arcade
man.
game. Warm-up time is over. You guys ready? Let's go play Starcade. Here we go.
Oh my god, look at the moustache in that guy. I love how they have to run. This will be good. You're optimistic, Sandra. Is it loud enough, by the way?
Right over here, Dorian. Right over here, my friend. There we are. We lined you up. Let me get in here too, because I want to play this game also. Hi, welcome. These are our contestants. This is where it all happens, and let's meet our contestants right now. Your name?
Marcelo Hesmer.
Marcelo. Nice to have you here.
Mexican.
What do you do for a living, Marcelo?
I'm a computer engineer. I'm a scuba diving instructor. I love water skiing, video games, women. I'm not sure which order though.
I'm not sure you do all of that for a living either. But what the heck?
Woman,
Okay, Marcelo,
fantastic.
welcome. Nice to have you here. And your name?
Woman, oh man.
Hi, Dorian. How are you?
All right,
Good.
He
What
likes-
grade are you in?
third,
He likes
Third
women
grade.
as well.
Well, what do you want to be when you grow up, Dorian?
a movie star.
A
Do you?
porn star.
Who's your favorite movie star?
Clark Gable.
Okay. Let's hear you say, Scarlett, I love you.
Scarlett, I love you.
Not bad. You'll probably make it. Okay, Dorian. Now,
Woman,
you may think that this is kind of a mismatch with Marcelo and Dorian here, but the two of them have been matched up based on their game playing ability in playing today's games, and one of you is going to have a chance to win this fabulous video arcade game. It is Journey. All right, two of you shake hands, and let's
Journey.
play Starcade.
Based on the game, based on the pop group.
Kevin, what 5 games are our contestants going to have to deal with today?
Game number 1 today, Munchmobile, a game of reaching out. In the slot number 2 today, pole position, an exhilarating race. Star Trek is game number 3, a mission to explore new worlds. Game 4 is Tron, a journey into a startling new dimension. And game 5, Super Pac-Man, and the great one is back. Jeff?
Okay, those are today's 5 games, and there's some tough games in there, but both of you had a chance to play them before today's
Fuck,
show. Now, let
Gable.
me tell you this.
I think that wee
We
laddie's
have
in a
named
box.
One
Look
of
at
those
him.
games today's mystery game. If you pick that in the first 3 games, you're going to win a valuable prize. And now Kevin will tell the audience at home what the mystery game is. Kevin?
Today's mystery game is Super Pac-Man.
I know, we didn't hear that whisper, all right?
I love how he whispers.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Today's
First one to
mystery
buzz in
game
gets
is
to answer the
Super
question.
Pac-Man.
Answer correctly, you'll pick the first game. Miss it, your opponent gets a chance to pick the first game. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. In Make Tracks, you're a paintbrush trying to paint a maze while being chased by A, a goldfish, or B, pigs. Marcelo,
Pigs.
you in first. You say pigs. That is wrong. It is a goldfish, and that means, Dorian, you're going to get a chance to pick the first game. Look at all 5 games. What game do you want to play first? He says Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man. All right, that's our mystery game. Kevin, tell Dorian what he's won.
Dorian, you won these Parker Brothers home video game cartridges based on popular arcade
Hopefully he's
games,
got the console.
exciting movie themes, and comic book adventures. The challenge awaits you, furnished by Parker Brothers.
All right, Dorian. Well, that may be
Oh, nice little
good
kid.
things to come. You're having good luck so far. Now, we're going to go down in just a moment and play Super Pac-Man. I know you know how to play it, but for other people who may not, let's have Kevin explain the game.
In this version
He's
of the
got a
old
designer
favorite, the
t-shirt on
mild-mannered
as well, I
Pac-Man
notice.
mildly eats rows of fruit and objects and chomps a few monsters to rack up points. Special keys open gates for more fruit,
You're right,
and
Doug.
the super button control gives him an extra burst of super speed. Chomping a super dot, he changes to Super Pac-Man, 10 times his normal size, and able to chomp as he pleases, where he pleases, invincible to the monster's pursuit. It's Super Pac-Man.
I hated that game.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. Now, Dorian is Super Pac-Man. You're going to have 50 seconds to play the game. Remember, when it becomes the Super Pac-Man, the great big Pac-Man, push that super speed button and you can gobble everything up. Any questions?
No.
Okay, you feel confident?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Clark
Get ready
Gable,
to play the game.
fantastic.
Get ready. Get set. Play. There we go. Here's Super Pac-Man. He pressed the accelerator button and he's moving. Whoops, he got hung up there a little bit. Back to normal size. Looking for a key. He's got the key. Another key. Open that. In there. Get to be Super Pac-Man again.
You need to get the ghosts, mate. That's where the big points are.
Look out. Don't get trapped. Oh, you're caught. There's another Pac-Man coming up. Get ready.
Whack,
It's plenty
whack.
of time. Here we go. Another key. Good. Now go. You're hung up there. All right. There you go. 10 seconds coming up. Look out. Don't give up. Get ready to go. Another Pac-Man coming up in 7 seconds. Get ready. Get a couple more points. Get a couple cherries. Oh, you missed those cherries up there. Time is up. 1,400. Whoa. Are you disappointed?
No.
Oh, you got 1,440. How do you think you did?
Pretty good.
Oh, okay, I think you did pretty good, too. All right, now you can go on back, and we'll bring Marcella up here. Marcella used to have the same...
I want to see somebody face plant on that
Super
state.
Pac-Man. I don't know that I can give you any advice for the game. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Okay, turn around.
I got
We'll wish you
myself
good luck.
some
Here we go.
girls.
50 seconds. Get ready. Get set. Play. Okay. There's a flashing dot up there. You become Super Pac-Man. All right, now go. There he is. Look, he's got that acceleration button. He knows what he's doing there. Look at those folks back there.
He knows how to play this game.
Got a key. Another key. Watch out. All right, another Pac-Man coming up. Plenty of time. 30 seconds left. Here we go. The Super Pac-Man dot over there. See if we can get it. Watch out. Don't get trapped. Going around. Look out. All right, great. Doing good. Oh, he's got you. All right, 9 seconds left. We still have time for a couple of points. Here he comes. Get a couple of points. Get whatever shares you can. You got it. Good. That's another point. 3,940. Okay, that's very good, Marcel. You just changed it in that game, aren't you?
Oh, I love this game.
Oh, I guess you do. All right, let's check the scores. Dorian, 1,440. Marcelo, 3,940. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back to see who gets to choose the next game on Starcade. Stay with us.
The grand prize today on Starcade is the video arcade game Journey, and you'll fly through deep space on a valiant mission against UFOs and alien planets. Journey, furnished by Stern Electronics. And now more Starcade with
Well,
Jeff
man, I
Woodward.
thought Journey was the game based on the group.
Deal with the business at hand. Let's recap the scores. Marcelo,
right,
you
okay.
have a score of
Got that one wrong.
3,940. Dorian, you're sitting right now with 1,440. So, Dorian, you have some catching up to do. Marcelo, you are in the lead. There is still one more game to be played in this round, and the total score in both games is going to determine who gets to play the Name the Game board. You ready for another question? Okay. Buzz in first. You get to answer the question. Answer it right. You get to pick
To
the
be
next
fair,
game.
the young
Here we
boy's
are.
got
Answer
some
the
games for a system that he doesn't
Set.
own.
Which scores the most points in the game Asteroids? A, UFOs, B, Asteroids. Dorian.
UFOs.
UFOs. UFOs is right. Okay, good for you. Now, that means that you get to pick whichever game you want to play. Which game do you want to play? We have Munchmobile, Star Trek, Tron,
It's going to be a big scoring game.
Pole Position. Which one's it going to be?
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Star Trek it is, Kevin.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Command the Starship Enterprise on a Star Trek adventure. Your mission is to seek out and destroy Nomad and his gang of
I'm
Klingon
not sure
ships.
if that's a good
Defend
game
the
to
star
pick for
bases and the
big
Enterprise
scores.
from their continued assault. Keep your eye on
I
the
think there's
sector
quite a bit of
scanner
flying
to
about,
spot
not
the
actually getting
approaching
any
enemy.
points.
Then zap them out of the galaxy using your targeting scanner. Dock with starbases for repairs and supplies, but be wary of antimatter saucers. The dangers are many in the game of Star Trek.
All right, here we are now at Star Trek. Dorian, this is a pretty complicated game. Why'd you choose this one?
Well, I can play it. I don't know. I can play it not that good, but I can play it.
Well, if you can play it, you're better than I am. I have a tough time with this game. Remember, you have 50 seconds now. You need some points, okay? And if you get into trouble, dock back on your starbase when you start to run out of
I quite
photons
like Jeff
and stuff,
Edwards.
okay?
He's quite a cool guy.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Ready to play Star Trek. 50 seconds. Get ready. Get set. Play.
Aboard, Captain.
All right, you're going into your sector. Here we go. Okay, you're shooting at the starbase.
Entering sector 1.2.
I'm not familiar with the game. I mean, I know it exists, but I've never really played it much.
That's real good. You're shooting at your own starbase, Dave. Careful.
Well, he's getting points, to be fair.
Oh, okay. All right, what happened was you shot at your own starbase. See? That's what you call starbase suicide. And I know that you're not
Oh,
happy
what a
about
shame.
that, but altogether, you got over 2,000 points. That isn't too bad, okay?
No.
You're not
No.
too happy about it, are you? Well, I don't
Oh,
blame you.
bless
Okay, head
him.
on back to see how Marcelo does. Come on, Marcelo.
I hope he gets a chance to win a bonus prize.
All right, now you know this game, do you?
Yes.
All right, it's a tough game. We wish you good luck. Remember, if you start to run out of fuel, run out of photons, get back and dock at your starbase.
You got it.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Turn around and good luck to you. Get ready.
Jim's
get
going to
set,
get the woman.
play.
Or Marcelo, I should say.
Good.
Entering sector 1.2.
Play your time. There you go. Doing great. 2 sectors secured. Over 30 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. It helps if you know how to play the game.
Good shot. Moving fast. All right, you want to hit the dock in the starbase. Get below there.
He's annihilating the wee kid.
20 seconds left.
Boo!
Doing great. Good, getting more points. Got about 4 seconds to get some more points.
Entering sector 1.
All right, 20,425 points. That's terrific.
It sure is. I love this game.
It sure is, you arrogant
At a
shit.
video arcade someplace?
Who, me?
Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to find out who plays the name the game board. Let's head on back. We'll recap all the scores.
Yeah, just rub salt in the
You both
little
had a chance
kid's
to
wound.
play, Star Trek. You both had a chance to play Super Pac-Man, and now one of you is going to play for a very special prize. So we'll total up the scores from
Ooh,
both
who
games.
can it be?
See who gets to play the name of the game board. Marcelo, you have a grand total of 24,365. Dorian, 3,590. So it's pretty obvious that you have the lead, Marcelo, and that means you're going to play the name of the game board. But you hang on. You're still in this game, Dorian, and you'll have a chance in just a bit to catch up. Come on, Marcelo.
Yeah,
Run down
right.
here.
Unless he's playing
Okay,
Star Wars, it's going to get
that's
big points.
fine. Now, what's going to
He's
happen
not got hope in
behind
hell.
you is the name the game board. We're going to show you 4
It'd be
video
really
games.
nice
They're
if that guy
pretty
gave
serious
the
video
bonus
games, aren't
prize to
they?
the little
All
kid.
right, we'll show you 4 of them. If you name the games correctly, you're going to win some good prizes. And guess who's going to tell us about them?
Kevin.
Right.
Marcelo.
He
for
looks
3
like
correct
bloody
answers, you'll
Ron
win
Jeremy, doesn't he? A
Mr.
young
Disc,
Ron Jeremy.
A compact personal portable phonograph no bigger than a man's shoe. Plays 45
A
LPs
man's
from its
shoe.
own self-contained batteries, Mr. Disc. And for 4 correct answers, it's SID sensor chess, providing the realism of intelligent chess and the performance of a computer in a compact package. SID provides 8 levels of strategic play for the beginner to the advanced player. SID.
Okay, Marcelo, let's turn
Both
around
shit
and see how well you
prizes.
do. Up in the upper left-hand corner, the first one is that Little Piggies or
Pooyan.
Pooyan?
Pooyan.
Pooyan is right. Good, you got one right. In the
Frogger.
next place, is that Hopper or Frogger?
Frogger.
Frogger, sure is. That's 2 right. Is that Monster Bash or Monster Crash?
Bash.
Monster Bash is right. That's 3. One more to go. Is that Lock and Chase or Detective Pac-Man?
Lock and Chase.
Lock and Chase is right. You got all 4. That means you got the Slices chess game. Well, Marcelo, this is your day. All right. We're going to be back in just a minute. We're going to play the final round.
Man
and see
crushes
who has
child.
a chance to win their very own video arcade game. Today's game is Journey. We'll be right back.
Name the first three highly successful video arcade games. Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and... Oh, there you go. Pac-Man, Space and Donkey Kong. Yeah, of course.
Here's the latest news from the Starcade
Trigger
hotline.
something. What is it again?
1972, the video game business really got started with Pong. Developed by Nolan Bushnell, some say in his garage with a $500 investment, and it received such wide acceptance that he formed a company he called Atari to manufacture some 10,000 units. Today, Atari is a subsidiary of Warner Communications, and Bushnell owns a chain of video arcades, and it is rumored will be back in the video game business again very soon.
Evening, Scott.
And now back to more Starcade with Jeff Edwards.
Okay, Kevin, thanks a lot.
I thought it was based on the game. It's just when they showed a clip, it was like a...
You were matched up for your game playing ability on today's games. Dorian, you've been having kind of a bad run of luck, but I want to remind you we're at round 2 now. This is the big challenge. There's only one game left to play. This time only 40 seconds to play it, but you do have a chance to catch up, Dorian. After this, we're going to total up all the scores, and the top scorer in all games is going to get a chance to win the video arcade game Journey. So I have the last question for you.
So he's got to get about 20,000 points more than the other guy.
In the game Cubert, when a purple ball reaches the bottom, it becomes A, wrong way, the sideways traveler, or B, coily.
He's got to get more than 20,000. He's got to get 20,000 plus whatever bloody Marcelo gets. There's not got a hope in hell.
You're going to get a chance to pick a game. We have 3 games left. Which one do you want? Pole position, Munchmobile, or Tron? Tron. Okay, he picks Tron. Not an easy game, but Kevin will tell us how to play it. Kevin?
Journey with me now into a startling new dimension where energy lives and breathes, and the
never
warrior
really get
Sark,
this game.
protector
Never
of
really
tyrannical
played it
MCP,
before.
is our dreaded enemy. We can enter this world by one of 4 routes, and even on entering, we must be on our guard, for the entry path is never the same. We could enter by way of the I.O. Tower, through the tank maze, directly through master control, or in a blinding flash on the light cycle grid. If we secure an area, we can choose another. The adventures are many in this world that is pure energy.
Bearing in mind you've got 40 seconds.
Okay, Marcelo, you picked Tron, and Tron it is. Any particular strategy you have?
I've played it before.
You've played it before?
Of course you have, you smarmy bastard.
Sure, okay, fine. Of course, all players get a chance to play all their games before the show. Just one thing I want to tell everybody, that the computer will not tell you which sector you're going in first. So it could be a surprise to you. It could be a surprise to all of us. You'll have 40 seconds. You ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Good luck to you. Here we go. Ready? Play. The motorcycle section. Try to make the yellow cycle run into
I mean,
the
there's
wall.
6 seconds gone before the game even starts.
You got him good. Slows his speed down, and he is finished. Good. Now you get a chance to choose a section. Got to enter that circle before the timer's out and kill the bugs. Okay, shoot those bugs. Shoot the bugs for points. Get in the circle if you can. Can you get in? Okay, that's it. Couldn't get in the circle, but you got 1,850 points. Not bad at all. You satisfied with your performance?
I sure am.
Yeah, looked pretty good to me. Okay, he's going back. Dorian, come on down here. Let's
Hey,
see how well
Dory, you
do.
need 27,000 points.
Okay, now you got your work cut out for you, because he's got some good points. You got 1,850, which means you got some going to do. How do you feel?
Bad.
You feel bad? Can I make you feel better?
I don't know.
Well, I'll try. I think you're going to be a good actor.
I do too.
You feel better?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get ready to play Tron. You have the same amount of time he did, 40 seconds. Remember, the computer will pick the sector for you, so you're not quite sure where you're going to go.
At least
begin
he's got
with.
his games
Ready?
for a system that he doesn't
Play.
own. The next Nice and Nasty is coming out tonight, Scott, and it's Jason Page.
All right.
It's
you
an
have
absolute
to
belter.
Up there and into that cone. Shooting out the colors, trying to make a hole to get into the cone. Oops, you got zapped by touching it. Don't want to touch it. 100 points so far. You can pick a section now. Pick a section as quick as you can. You're into the motorcycle section. Try to make the yellow cycle hit the wall. Good move, good move. Oh, too bad you hit the wall yourself. 15 seconds left. You got to get some points. Into a sector. What's
Yeah, you've got 27,000 points to get in 7
The old
seconds.
cone sector again. That's a tough one. Get some points if you can. Oh, too bad. Only 175 points. Where did he go? I think he went over there. All right, I'll follow him over. Dorian, you run away from me so fast, I can't keep track of where you're going. I think I'm playing a video game myself. Not too good on that one, but that's a tough game. What we're going to do right now is we're going to total up the scores, and we're going to
Yeah,
find
just
out
rub
who's going
salt
to
now
play
and even
for their
further,
very
eh?
own video arcade game. All right, check the totals, and our winner today is
No.
Marcelo, 26,215. Really, very, very good. Hang on just a second, Marcelo. Dorian, I've had a good time meeting you. I hope you had a good time playing here on the show. Now, I know
I
you're
hope
not
he
too happy
gets the
about
last
way you
laugh
did,
and
but just to
becomes a
make you feel
famous
better,
actor.
we have some nice consolation prizes for you that I know you're going to like. So you hang on just for a second. We'll say goodbye to you, and we'll say to you, Marcelo, you have won the day, and you have also won this.
It's the Texas Instruments home computer and monitor for education, home finance, and entertainment. You're not just playing, you're learning with the home computer and monitor from Texas Instruments.
Okay, thanks a lot. Now,
I love the
you've also
TV.
won the right to play for our grand prize. That's your own video arcade game. It's Journey. And I'll tell you what
God,
we'll do,
you know what? I
Marcelo,
think
if
he's
just
going to
keep
do it.
going
You
for
know
a
that I've
second,
got a
we'll do
bad
that
feeling about
right after
this.
these words.
Atari. Oh, I think it said
Some of our
computer
contestants
game.
and some members of the studio audience
Trigger.
will receive Trigger Command, the joystick making America trigger happy. Comfort, pistol grip, and trigger action, the thumbless
That
approach to
looks
higher scores,
shite.
the Trigger Command joystick from Electra Concepts. And Game Line, the incredible new way to play an endless stream of video games with just one cartridge through your telephone. Game Line, the only way to try new games at home before you buy them, and games are
Yeah,
only
you can
in the
play
beginning.
games until your mum and
And
dad want the
Sonic's
bloody
video
phone
games with
back.
the exclusive double
And
ender,
then you're
two
screwed.
amazing games on one cartridge, multiple screens and unbelievable graphics. Zonic's new cartridges, Spike's Peak and Ghost Manor. Zonic's, more fun for the price of one.
A double ender, no less.
Arcade. All right, Marcelo,
Double ender
now
for
is the big
Marcelo.
challenge. This is a chance to win your own video arcade game. There's still two games left unplayed, Munchmobile and Pole Position. Now, during the commercial break, we informed you that if you picked Munchmobile, you would have to score at least 1,920 points. If you picked Pole Position, you would have to score at least 6,914 points. Those are the average scores of more than 20 other players who played these very same games. I understand you reached your decision that you picked Pole Position. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Pole position it is then. That means if you score 6,914 points or more in 30 seconds, you win Journey. So we're going to wish you good luck in that. First, let's let Kevin tell us how to play pole position.
I'm assuming they deliver
Get
the cab
behind the
for them.
wheel of a Formula One racing machine and experience an incredible contest of driving skill and endurance. Increase your score by accelerating to top speeds and passing other cars on the course. Complete the course with time to spare and earn even more points. If you're the best, you'll qualify for the pole position in the race to come. Jeff?
We'll wish you good luck. Any last words you have here?
Just that.
Well,
Nothing.
I'll just give you a little advice. Watch out for that third turn. That's the one that kills me every
He's only
time. Now,
thinking
this
about the
game
ladies in
does
audience.
not have an instant start, so I'm going to start it for you when I say go. Remember, you only have 30 seconds. Turn around, get ready to play the game. Get ready, get set, play.
Prepare to qualify.
Okay, off the green light. There you go. 59. First turn coming up. Trying to beat those points. Watch that turn.
He's going for it.
2,000, 3,000. Doing fine. Doing fine. 4,000. 11 seconds left. Watch that car. Here comes that turn. I'm telling you about. Good, you made it. 3, 2, 1.
And he's won it.
That game is Journey. It's time for us to say goodbye. Another great game here. Hello. This is Jeff.
Oh, there's Kevin, or whatever his name is.
Troubles get zapped. Bye-bye. See you in the next arcade.
You're getting bugger all, little man.
Stays at the beautiful Sir Francis Drake Hotel in the
Genuinely
heart of
hope that they
San
gave him
Francisco, just off
something.
Union Square. This has been a JM production.
Oh, that was rather abrupt. We normally get the credits. Anyway, folks, yeah, I actually felt quite sad for that young little man, but hopefully went on to become a big evening eagle. I am literally finished. I've been here for 2 hours and we're finished. You'll just need to watch it and catch up. I will have, I've got the Jason page nice and nasty. I just need to edit it and get it uploaded. So listen, folks, thank you very much for watching. I will be back. I don't know. I'll be back in the next video, whenever that might be. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.